Right, just to know knowledge, basically to wrap up the Lucifer codes, because I've just noticed, I've just done a second part of the Lucifer video, and I've just noticed a comment by Dee in the comments here section that, and basically she's pointed out here that the phosphorus is also to do with Lucifer, right? And I've just done a video in the second part where I basically found out that Horus was the equivalent of Lucifer in the Egyptian gods mythology. But basically, like she's went another way to see the same connection that Phosphorus is Lucifer. So Horus, again, Horus in the Egyptian is Lucifer, and Horus in this stuff is Lucifer as well, right? So Phosphorus and Horus and Lucifer, same thing. And I've just done that second part, like about it. So again, we're seeing the idea of the light bringer and all this. And then we see, stuff like this. And then we've got the dark side of Phosphorus. So again, it ties in with the Masonic code about it. Horus, Lucifer, and all the rest. This stuff, it basically ties in with Statue of Liberty ideas in America and all that, right? Because the Lucifer light bearer become Venus, right? And obviously also the Statue of Liberty is obviously a light bearer and all, holding the torch, right? So that's like pretty easy to figure out. But it says here that the planet Venus personified as a male figure bearing a torch, where obviously the Statue of Liberty looks like a female, doesn't it? You know what I mean? So how the Statue of Liberty designed by Freemasons. Right? Frederick Bartholdi, seen the Bartholomew idea quite a few times. Yeah, it's like the bath. You got a few codes in there. You got the bath, you got the bar, the castrated pig. You got the rabbi type of thing, right? And the Bartholomew's gland or something like to do with transes and that, something like that. Anyway, right? We got a lot of code. And of course, the Statue of Liberty, obviously Masonic and all this, and the spouse says it's a male figure, like. It's the one I'm thinking of, like the Bartholins, and obviously like the bath, so it's all coded stuff, right? August the 5th, 1884, the cornerstone of the pedestal was laid with ceremony by William A. Brodie. The dual brother, the dual brother, Grand Master of Masons in the state of New York. Or King George VI, one of the past Grand Masters, right? So whoever's the Grand Master in the royal family, this represents them, right? Looking over the new land of America, like. Of course, America's just another, British or royal, rather, royally, it's another royal colony type of thing, right? Run by, watched over by the royal and that. Liberty Island, of course, the tea drinking. The Liber, like the Alistair Crowley, the Liber tea drinkers. So obviously, it's Masonic, that's indisputable, you know what I mean? And it obviously represents a trance, because it, You can't really tell if it's a man or woman, see? Of course, 7, yeah, what do you call it, on the 7 spike things on the headscarf, innit? So obviously trans as we representing Lucifer, or could for the Grand Master of the World Freemasonry. Right? You will see an interesting list of the English Grand Masters from like all the way through the past and that. A lot of fictional characters in as well, like St. Swithin, King Aethelstan, Dunstan. So it's like a lot of the fictional characters as well, like Edward III, William Wykeham, Richard Beauchamp, the Beauty and the Champ, Cromwell, Thomas Sackville, Francis Russell, King James I, King Charles I, Henry Danvers, Thomas Howard, Francis Russell, Inigo Jones. Interesting there, like list, you know what I mean? And then Anthony Sear. That's an interesting little sort of then Sears there. There's a breaking from 1717. No need to add any further research past this date to confirm masonry extended prior to 17. So in other words, the now it went back to this point. Right? They traced it like in real, records or whatever. Anything before that, it's just basically a load of bullshit type of thing. Right? Even these ones are, pretty disputable. But it's like anything before this time, see, this is obviously when run about the time they made it, like they, founded it and all that. So before that didn't exist. So basically, your transes weren't about, before then type of thing. Right? After 1700, no, say they started building the transes up and all that. Right? And this is what I'm interested in, the later ones. Like. And of course, George, Prince of Wales idea and all that. Another list here, read Tea Eaton Company. Young David Eaton, Earl Egerton. There's McCartney, so obviously got Paul McCartney and all that. John Elway. John Entwistle from The Who. The Ox. Of course, Artesian, that's right. Richard Eve. George Everest, Prince of Wales Lodge. Everard Faber. Walter Fleming. So a lot of the, trances course, every one of them, like T. Amarutu Lodge, New Zealand, Hamilton, Regus Ferrios, Charles Ferguson, 7th Baronet, We go Fermi, Lemmy Lodge, Abram Fitkin, Fitz Clarence, Uluru, Glenn Ford. Of course, Glenn Ford was in the movie about the Freemasons, Brotherhood of the Bell, which was basically a cover-up for them, and I want it. Joe Frazier, a boxing champion. Smoking Joe. Frederick II. What's our tea drinkers? Beverly Hills Lodge. David Gorick. Georgia 4th. Georgia 6th. Grandmaster, 91st Grandmaster Mason, Sir Lodge Glamis, The Spell. Right? So this one probably would have held the sort of the top title, so he would have been Lucifer, right? The god of Freemasonry, the Lucifer. He would have been the light bringer, you see, the worship Lucifer. The worship that sort of had their Honshu master. Frank Gear. H.H. Holmes. Ion Gicker. You see how we got these teas all over the entire world and that. King Camp. As you see, I read here, Lucifer is also associated with the planet Venus, right? And absorbed into Christianity is named for the devil, right? So of course Venus Williams is a great big tea drinker, right? No question about that. Then 777 again on the hip, or lack of hip. What about that one, like, yeah? Of course, the castration of Uranus, right, gave birth to Venus, or Aphrodite. So when you got Venus Williams, you got Aphrodite. Afro haircut, no, that's it. Castration of Uranus, birth of Venus. So see how that intercedes with the Lucifer idea. And interestingly, the idea of Tartarus, which is a mud floods garbage, is included in this, a gloomy place. So obviously these dirty tea drinkers, going on about Tartarus, are trying to make a gloomy place for naturals, right? And our castrers and that's it. It's rising forth from the froth, see, the fourth. So there's again your Dalit 4, your TH. Then as you see, one more bit of code, right? The Cruella de Vil, as you see the Christian idea of Lucifer became the devil or something. So you've got the Cruella de Vil, your cruelty and your devil idea. Again, see? Always sort of trans codes, right? Of course, you could make the Vil ideas like the Henry the